let's see an application that's drawn from something near and dear to all of our hearts. Insurance bills. I hate paying my insurance, don't you? Like, how do they know how much to charge you? Car insurance rates are based on a number of factors, such as your age, how much experience you have, whether you've ever been in an accident, whether you've had tickets, and also things like where you live and whether you're male or female. So, let's say ABC Insurance Company has a whole bunch of drivers that it's classified as good. So for these drivers, most of them will not get into an accident in the next year. The car insurance company will pay you $0 if you don't get into an accident. And the probability of you not getting into an accident is 0.95 because you're a pretty good driver. If you get into a small accident, your car insurance company will pay you $1,000. It's a little more complicated than that, but I'm going to strip it down a little. There is a 4% chance of you getting into a small accident. Let's say you hit a tree, bang up your car a little bit. $1,000 for repairs. Now, let's say that there is a worse accident where you hit another car. This other car is worth a bit more money, and altogether it costs $15,000. The probability of that happening is 0.009. Now, there's a remote chance that you get into a really bad accident. Maybe put some people in the hospital, total a couple cars. This costs $100,000. Mostly due to passenger injuries. There is a 0.001% chance of this happening. So, this is what the car insurance company thinks based on your driving record and their experience with drivers. No accident, small accident, medium accident, really bad accident. So, here's how they figure out how to charge you. Find the mean of the car insurance distribution. How do we do that? Right, you multiply straight across and then add them all up. That one must be 0. That one's 40. This one I got to use a calculator for. 135 sounds about right. And this one, 100. So we multiplied straight across, then we add them all up. $275. The car insurance company expects you to cost them about $275 in claims. So they charge you more than $275. Let's say they charge you $350. Their profit, some of which goes to things like turning the lights on in their office and paying the person who sells you the policy, will be $75. So, this car insurance company is going to go out and they're going to sell thousands and thousands of these policies. And most of their policyholders will not make a claim. They'll just pay their $350 and not get any money back. A few policyholders will wind up having a really big accident. But on average, assuming that they've got a lot of customers, it'll balance out and the company will make a reasonable and predictable profit. Essentially, insurance, well, it's kind of like gambling. Except the company is gambling on you. Now, you ever notice that there are no small insurance companies? There are small agencies. Agencies are people who deal in policies and sell them from the companies, but there aren't any small insurance companies. If you own insurance, you probably bought it from a company that's a household name. Why? Because you need a huge number of policies for this to become predictable. If they only sell 1,000 policies and 3 people get into devastating accidents, they're out of business. So, this is a discrete probability distribution.